This is it, and I love today's special value. So let me just lay out what's going on here. Thousands of dollars of landscape lighting. Like if it's in the concrete, if it's in stone, up lighting, right? Low voltage lighting. We had it done in our house some years ago around a little pool, $800 for 4 lights, all wired, all permanent. You can't move it. Well, when it comes to today's special value, look at this. This light that has been now permanently installed. Oh no, it's not permanently installed. You just take it and you put it wherever you want to. This can be put staked up into the mulch, can be put into the ground, can be used as uplighting all throughout our QVC warehouse and all throughout our QVC area, inside, outside. You can even use them as coasters on a table. What's going on? Well, I'm gonna bring the lights up and let you know that 26,000 of you have picked this up. Nick Antolik is our guest, who brought us these last night at midnight from Energizer. Now here's a scoop. Come on in, Nick, because we had these lights before, these disc lights before. There's a difference. They're not all created equal. There's a lot of knockoffs out there. They're made of plastic. They don't last as long. They don't light as much. So Energizer comes along. And last night at midnight, we passed the 9 million mark.
Isn't that great?
Of Energizer solar lights being sold on QVC, and you guys have never done the disc lights before, right?
Never before. This is the hottest trend over the last couple seasons of this vertical lighting. So typically the Energizer lights are shining down on the ground, but now we're shining straight up. 20 lumens of light, incredibly impressive. You had the side panel lights as well. So this is the highest quality that you know and love from Energizer, burning from dusk till dawn with that consistent glow all through the night. But now you're able to highlight the plants, the vertical lighting, and the architecture.
Okay, there's the kind of the rundown of what we've got, like the lumens and so much more. I'm gonna go through the colors, tell you what you get, and let you know that it breaks down to $6 a piece. Like, what? $6 a piece, rocking, 26,000 ordered, only order this season. White is one of the colors. So if you, many folks are ordering more than one set. I would highly recommend that. I'll show you some shots later on. We did it at our house. One of them is on our decking, so if you have any kind of Trex decking, a white kind of railings, this is fantastic. This is most limited. There's the white. Next to that is our gray. These are all gonna be very, very similar, all neutral. You can angle these. You can do them with the stake or without the stake. This is the brown. Brown is rocking. It rocked last night at midnight. Thousands ordered. 4 easy payments of $15. And finally, you got your classic black. And again, you get 10 of these, and you can put them anywhere you like. And you might be thinking 10, oh, 10, do I need 10? Believe me, when you take a look at what you can do with these, you're gonna want 20 of these because they're so versatile. On the driveway, in the mulch, as uplighting. We've got it all over our set here. It's brilliant. But before we go any further, the Energizer difference is what this is all about. That bunny that's been around since the 1800s.
That's right.
That's installed here. What's the quality story on that?
First off, that little guy coming across the screen, the Energizer solar product that you can only find here at QVC. When you think about solar, think about that battery that's inside. If you've ever been disappointed in the past, maybe the lights didn't start as bright or they faded throughout the night, that's the Energizer difference. These guys stand behind the product. They give you a 2-year manufacturer's warranty, 20 lumens of light, not just tested right when it turns on, after 8 hours, maintained. So that means it has the look and feel of those professionally hardwired installed lights.
This is also the new story, the multi-directional story.
That's right.
Put lights on the side, right? So now that uplighting is now enhanced. More of that warm white lighting that's going to be on top keeps that brightness all throughout the night. Automatic off, automatic on, easy to install when it comes to the actual stakes. Could not be any easier. Shipped to your home with a 2-year warranty.
That's right.
You probably don't get like a 2-day warranty with other lights that are out there. And they cost much. So we actually compared these to the lesser lights out there and we still came up with $90. Why did we compare them to the lesser lights? Because there's nothing else to compare it to. Nobody else has that Energizer battery. Nobody has that 2-year warranty on it. So this is a steal of a deal if you're shopping right now. Let's put these to work all around our house. What do you want to show us?
Well, you mentioned that the multi-direction, and a quick little example of that, Rick. You may have seen lights, again, if you think you've seen these out there before, they're only shining a little bit of light out. At 20 lumens, look at the way it lights the entire box, including down on the floor. So take that away, put it back
Okay.
in, and you're getting that vertical light. There's really fun ways to style this. So
look
not
at
only are you going to see the plants, the trees, but also your house. But there's all great ways to style that.
And that's how much light it exudes, right?
And that was the installation right there. Drop it down.
I'll give you another installation.
Really nice.
Look at this. Everybody wants a low voltage uplighting, right?
Sure.
You have to wire it. You have to get a certain kind of light to do it. Look at this. So I take this. There's the tree. Nice, not bad. At night, can't see it. You take one disc without the stake. Check this out. Boom. It's beautiful.
And that's the uplighting difference.
Great. Look at that. So you see it on the wall. You see it on the plant itself. That's one of the 10. That's why you go, wait, I should get a couple of these, a couple more of these. If you have, and one of the 9 million people who have the original Energizer lights, call us, 1-800-395-1601. This is another great example. There's a million examples, but tell me what that multi-directional story does with something like this.
The big thing, the white riser. First off, we're calling out that there's a stair there. Now you can see that there's a stair. Look at the way it's bouncing the light off of that. But we are highlighting the architecture of this white pillar up behind it, and you are able to completely change the look. Rick, we talk about oftentimes comparing it to trenching in through grass and mulch. How about the hardscape? There's no other way to get these lights installed unless you had it done when you first
You have to drill. So you can put these on the actual decking if you want
Absolutely.
to. You can put like a two-sided tape and put them right on the decking if you want to. We've got them on coasters on a table. Like you wouldn't even think about doing that with other solar lights. They're gorgeous. They light up this whole place.
Think about entertaining. Because these are so simple and easy to move, you're going to charge them outside during the day, but then you can bring them up underneath this overhang and you can get that same great glow.
For $6, guys, they're $6. So there's no advanced order on this when it comes to your color choices. White is limited. We've got the brown, the black, and then the gray.
That's right.
It doesn't stop. In places that you normally couldn't put solar lighting, now you can. You can light this entire patio up for pennies.
And Rick, that you're doing this in minutes. Like the great thing here is like this tree here, right? What I love here is that you're able to angle this. So I take this away, put it back, and now you can see how that is going to angle up and highlight this tree. So not only is it hitting the house, but it's hitting the tree. The solar crystalline panel is charging each and every night, each and every day. Each and every night, you're getting that same great glow.
I'm telling you, custom lighting. Like my $800 job got us 4 lights. And once they're there, you can't move them. They're wired in. They're They're drilled into the concrete. They're placed right in and wired into the to the deck or into the mulch. 1,000 people are shopping right now. We're busy on the phone lines. This is another one that happened at midnight. We got calls. People fell in love with this because now you're putting them in window boxes, because where the disc actually works as a real positive, where you wouldn't put a big stake light up here.
Sure. I don't care what your property looks like. We all take a pride in ownership of that. At night, you completely disappear. But now these beautiful window boxes, how else could I get a light up there? Now it's simple and easy to do. Also for the entertaining, because of this, it's not that traditional lamp that's putting light down on the ground. This vertical uplighting is that hottest new trend. But remove the stake, and now you can go up on the tabletop, Rick. When you're entertaining, friends and family popping over, I love this one here.
So this is one of my favorite one last night.
Isn't this great? So check it out. So during the day, I'll charge this up top, but at night, I can put that down and completely change the look. How fun is that, right?
It's great. That's really great. So you can take things you have around the house and light them up. We're going to bring our lights up. We're going to go to the phones in a second because 9 million individual solar lights from Energizer have been purchased on QVC. 99.999% of them have been kind of the tower lights,
That's right? Yeah.
The big lights. These are the discs, and these have never been done before by Energizer. Exclusive to QVC. We're the official retailer of Energizer solar lights. So this is the best place in America to get it. You're getting 10 of these. I'm going to go through the basics in a second. Here's the white, if you'd like to do it. How many ordered since midnight, Mr. Producer? I think 27,000. 27,000. There's the white. Again, I'm going to show you. Sorry, that is most limited.
That's what you used, right?
Huh?
That's the white is what you used?
I used the white on the deck. I used a couple of these. They're absolutely fantastic. Here's the gray as well.
Yep. And I love
the
this.
gray.
If you're putting this on a flagstone patio, any type of stone or decking, this looks great.
Here's the brown, and there's the black. Okay, I'm gonna call an audible if I could. This is my deck. So look at the white decking. Can you guys see that? Let me know if I have to adjust that, right? So that looks great. That's where the white really comes alive, Nick.
Yeah, it
now,
really
see,
does.
on the other side, we use the gray and the brown. That's in the mulch, and that's going down, and there it is on Little Pool.
Gorgeous.
It's fantastic.
And Rick, how long did that take?
It looks great. By the way, And by the way, what would pool lights cost?
Sure.
Oh, okay, so now let's go through the basics.
Yep.
I'm gonna call, click, I'm gonna get them.
Yep.
I bring them home.
Yes.
What do I do when I get them home?
All right, so first things first, this is, I'll say the hardest part. You're gonna put this stake together. You put this stake together, if you're putting them in the ground, you're gonna plug these in. There's a simple on-off switch that you're gonna turn on and off.
No tab.
No tab. This is weatherproof. This is gonna sit right in the ground. It's gonna completely hide away. But Rick, then you put it in the ground. They come charged right out of the box, which is so nice. And we actually have a quick little picture of what I was able to do with my house. It took literally 5 minutes to set these up, and you're gonna see the difference that it makes.
And here comes a before and after with a 2-year warranty, only until the end of our day. Never been done before. Before, after.
Now, it was so fun to do that, Rick, but look at the way that the plants light up. Look at the way the front door has action.
So much
light. I can
light.
angle these wherever I want.
Looks like a different house.
Now, I did get a second set for the back, and look at that architectural lighting. I'm able to put these out on the deck, and it completely changes the entertainment.
Can I give you a couple more things? So there's the beauty story, right? Now, here's a couple more things. They're already charged when you get them, right?
Absolutely.
When you turn them on, they're going, you put them in, the sun collects it.
That's right.
Automatic on, automatic off. There's also a security part of that, like
100%.
lighting up that house, right?
Absolutely.
And as we bring our lights down here, I'm gonna give you another security story. People, we were talking about this last night, when it comes to steps, like the decking steps, guess when most people trip on the steps? Not when there's a bunch of steps, because you have your focus on it. When there's one step, like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh,
of course.
And so their grandpa falls. Now you're lighting up the step area where they're going, oh, I get it. So it becomes a safety story here when people are going up steps, different levels. It's beauty, it's safety, it's incredibly affordable for $6. There's nowhere else in America that you can get these, but right here at QVC. Please.
At 20 lumens of light. The reason why this is so effective is because the 20 lumens of light.
What is a lumen?
A lumen is about 1 candle, so we're talking 20 candles, but I'm telling you, 6 surface mount diode lights shining up. You have the additional 4 on the side. This is giving you 20 lumens of light, which is really, really impressive. That's the reason when I shine it to the house, you're able to see that difference, and that's what you're gonna be able to get when you put this and direct it towards your house.
You know what we had last night? We had a caller. You know what they talked about? They're stepping up. She got 2 or 3 sets. One of the reasons, the power outage.
Sure.
Come on over here. I mean, you are getting 10 flashlights.
That's right.
You are getting 10 lanterns.
That's right.
To light up. By the way, you charge these up outside. That power outage happens. And it's happening everywhere across the country. And now you power up your entire home.
Down in front of us here, this is 1 set in the mulch bed. So again, this is absolutely great in the mulch, but look at the way it completely changes the look. We're getting this now shining the light up the tree, up on the stone, elevating the plants. And when you look outside your house right now, if it's gonna be dark in a couple hours, instead that garden that you spend so much time on, you're gonna have this beautiful light to highlight those features.
This is so pretty.
Isn't it? I love it on the stone.
God, there's no easier way to get pretty. Right? If you're doing a wedding, you're doing a graduation, and like people who are entertaining on HGTV, what is the first thing they do? They create lighting.
It's lighting.
Beautiful lighting, right? And it's expensive to do. Not here, it's $6, and you put it absolutely anywhere. And they last and last and last, and now you can change your mind where to put it. Oh, next year I'm doing different bedding?
That's right.
Guess what? I pop that in the ground.
Or as the plants grow throughout the season. You can move these from place to place. People are entertaining, or you have friends and family pop over, bring these up on the deck. The great thing here, Rick, is, and I don't want to get past this, that high-end construction from Energizer. So this is a high-impact resin. This means it's weatherproof, it's fade-proof. Put these outside, they are gonna stay in place, they're gonna look great all season long, through the hot summers, through the winters, you're gonna have this great light.
We're gonna go outside in our patio in a second to wow you again, but now look at the driveway. Look at the driveway. This is fantastic. Look at the amount of light that you're getting. The amount of coverage and the amount of light, so that you don't have to put these together, right? You're gonna have to put these 5 feet apart, and that's 1 set.
And that's the best example right there. If you put this close to a wall like that, or close to the side of the house, make sure it's getting that full sun, but it lights up that stone walkway like never before.
Oh, wait. Let's light up this.
Isn't that great? You do it. You're gonna put it on an angle.
What are we doing?
Stake it right on an angle.
Let's light up the fountain.
Right? How about it?
Guess what? The fountain was not lit. Now the fountain is lit.
You got it.
Just like that, right?
Isn't that great?
Come on, this is our one-time only value. And now it comes alive. This is an amazing story that is so simple. The simplicity and the quality is what really rocks me.
Listen, and that's the story with all solar products, right? Solar's a great idea, and a lot of us have bought solar in the past and said, oh, this is going to be perfect, and it looks great maybe for the first hour, but not throughout the season or not years down the line. That's the reason why Energizer has been trusted here exclusively at QVC for so many years. It comes down to the construction, it comes down to the battery, it comes down to a company that stands behind it with a 2-year manufacturer's warranty, which is